This is the ozone.
Formula, keep it like in the arena.
I told you the South's hot.
Yo, what's poppin'? We in the ozone. Make some noise, y'all.
This is Grizzle Mania.
Hey, yo, just so y'all know, judges, this shit is in only 3 rounds. You cannot vote for an overtime in this battle.
No OT,
right?
no OT.
That's gangster.
And by the
Hey, yo,
way,
shout outs to Shine.
WorldStarHipHop.com.
Yo,
Fucking with you.
on my right, we got Paperwerks.
If ain't nobody in there, got a dime, I'm flitting. Online, I'm shitting. Most of my bitches get checked in public. Real talk.
And on my left, he came here in a Jeep. We got Ness.
Who gave that land of these rap rules? I'm handing them backhanding them
In the South, soon as I open up my mouth, GTNY ladies freak me, I'm fly.
Ever since they put me on the bill with this battler, I've been running barefoot through rattlers just to see the effects of poison on an unwary traveler. You a TV reporter in a fedora hat or sway with shorter naps. I would say you supporting rap, but with them prices, you damn near extorting cats. Darn near another boarding pass for a motherfucker who couldn't get on track with a boarding pass. Your flow fucked up like Jordan's back. I will clip a celeb if he a shooting star or he a shooting guard. You try to beat me, you must be shooting tar heroin. I'd rather be watching naked hoes wrestling. Ness fucked a stripper named 11 Sins. If you play the game that way, you'll never win. I'll run up in your residence, throw you out the window into the elements. When I'm hella bent, I feel like I can run over an elephant and then sue the circus for a settlement, or just for the hell of it. I don't sweat a stress fracture. I do it the West practice. I pull a bitch with a Snapple and an X tablet. He asked me how to spell X backwards. He said he was an ex-rapper, but he'll get fried like chicken breast battered. His domestic violence on poultry or niggas who act whole wheat. Fuck.
Time. Hey, yo, minute on you, Ness.
Your production is terrible. What I suggest to you, searching the produce aisle for some new vegetables. Chase more beats. And grind time got me rhyming in front of so much vagina. Honestly, I've been feeling like I'm Drake for a week. I test the waves with my feet. And in these great Florida streets, that basically means I'll be using your brains for a beach. Ladies and G's, stay taped to your seats and I'ma break them down from A straight to Z with no breaks in between, starting with his forehead. That thing leave no space for your cheeks, man. We can't even tell you have a freaking face until you speak. This is day against me. Cap, you let him blatantly cheat, so when I plant his face in the pavement, it's too late to retreat, because the crater his head creates will release the ocean's water. A tsunami will race through the streets and we'd be erased in a week. Lee's a dude you should never remove your hat against. If you lean, you would lose balance, completing a full backwards flip.
All right, Keith David. You motherfucking Afro Samurai voiceover doing motherfucker. Look, I am a little off. I'm not normal. At these functions, I act cordial. I show up at your door and push your soul through a portal to another place. Now you're on a different plateau. Don't make me dig in your natural. Your wiggle part ways like de facto. Get your head segregated like the U.S. in the 60s. Don't confuse it with a gypsy. Burn the milk and fat off your ass and make Swiss cheese. Now I got holes in them like old denim. My flow underground like GO42, the old Kremlin. Check it. If you reference my shit, you better make it heated. My preference is a free shit, speaking reverence at a deacon. Now every other weekend I gotta remind Ness to who he's speaking. It's paper, lay it in the cut like a cesarean. I'll bury him deep to have to dig him up and carry him. Close casket, don't stare at him. Allergic, take Claritin. It's suffer side effects that'll bubble your eyes and neck. Bring my color back like the dye effect. Shine on them like light effects. Might I suggest some stunning shades? Color the lenses with color paint. I still melt your fucking brain. Different dollar, but nothing's changed. Man down after one exchange, and I don't even see a gun in range.
Time. Niggas is rapping today. Real MCs in the building. Niggas is rapping today.
Your family would appreciate it if you got for real. You want to hip hop it still in your mid-30s trying to cop a deal like, y'all, I got some skills. Your son gonna be dirty as hell, and how would your daughter feel when she find out you bought a grill instead of paying the water bill? A good lawn, neighbors. Books, John Mayer should concern you at your age, Tiger Woods and golf players. So buying hip-hop clothes, he took the wrong flavor because they just like his lyrics, they don't look good on paper. This guy Ness has never been under perfect. The size of your head described best elephant, undetermined. So before you lie dead in the veteran club with nurses, you should probably rhyme less than rhetoric does in verses. You need a job? Well, this is just the boy to talk with. You can always find work in an unemployment office. I run up on him while he filling all his papers out and I will swing and it will make a constellation surround him. I put my sneakers on his fade and I'ma stomp this hater out until the features on his face look like a compilation album.
Check it. All right, check it.
Yo, last round, make it count, big homie.
All right, check it. Oh my God, this is Junkyard Dog versus Virgil. Cap, GT getting... Hey, real talk. Cap, GT getting money now. You might as well go to the commercial, come back, fuck battling. Ness will just flow in a circle. Check it. Look, if Lee eating, it's because he working food prep. It don't matter what disguise you use next. Go ahead and choose, Ness. I separate spirit from dude flesh as an apparition. To bring him back to our dimension, doctors have to tap the victim. When I snap, it'll relax your schism. If you dirty, do dirty. Don't act the villain like you played a part or practice with him. This ain't a pageant pimping. Without proper credentials, you ain't getting access past the kitchen. You can switch the access, hire a bitch to do a witch's magic. You still can't pull a chick that's a draft pick with a bitch's accent. If you can still move it, your shit ain't fractured. That's what happened when you bite the hand that feeds you. You fishy as a waiter with a dirty plate of seafood. On paperback, I read you, but your story is fiction. How can I ignore your corny attempts when I can't say shit to get under your thick skin? Before I debit your card like pay-per-view. Stop worrying about what paper do, cause pull your card is 82. Fuck a verse about who fathered you. I've been around since fossil fuel, when you was still hanging from a tree like a possum do.
All right, last round, let's get it, man.
He always screaming fresh coast, but not even a third of them dudes heard of this fool. When they was making rap music, hot songs, and burning the booth, you was on rapmusic.com and surfing YouTube, so whoever said Cali is active was not referring to you. It must seem strange, you freaking pea-brain, to introduce yourself offline with your online screen name. San Diego scene failed to find you, but I wouldn't rep my city either if its name stood for Well's Vagina. Ock was touring and chilling. Lust was forming his business. What the Soros was killing, you was poor in attendance. I gave D-Lord a petition, Paperwerks, good or bad, and he gave it back like, I don't even know him to form an opinion. Then you would question no OT? Well, soul cons are born again Christian if your forehead isn't big enough to store 4-minute writtens. Religious capture, pray to the Lord. I'm sort of religious capture, pray to the Lord and beg him for forgiveness for letting this coin in the Florida division. He left Diego because the industry laughed at him, moved to Indianapolis. Now the Indies take naps on him. But it's my nature to be grind time savior. I'll design a waiver so somebody can finally sign paper.
Grizzle Mania.
Paperwork put in work, you know what I'm saying? Nothing against him, he had a couple stumbles, but yo, Ness was airtight. I gotta give it to the kid.
Leslie took it hands down. Dude was just powerful, good lines, and good delivery. Leslie, all the way go.
Paperworks, mad ill. I love the steez, very dope, you know what I mean? But Ness came across real ill sharp, so
They were real lyricists, you know what I'm saying, going head to head. It had OT potential, but Nestle smashed them at the end, word up.
Unfortunately, I feel like that battle should have got a lot more reaction from the crowd, but people only like to react to punchlines. This was a battle of two people that rap really well. And if you listen to the bars, they both have bars. So props to both of them, but I gotta give it to Nestle in 3.
After a unanimous decision, this battle went to Nestle. Make some noise, y'all.
I got albums for sale.
Hey, they was battling for the heme bottle. They was battling for that. And he won. He got the bottle.